What's up guys, welcome to a new episode of Call of Duty Face Off. Before we jump into today's featured video, if you guys want to check out the two videos that are on the screen right now, the one on the left, the newest episode of Call of Duty Face Off on Yeousch Reloaded. If you guys want to check that out, go ahead and click it on there. And then the one on the right is the newest episode on my channel. If you click on the annotations, we'll take you straight to the video in a different tab so you don't have to miss this video. Also, if there is no annotation on the screen for either one of the videos, it's because the video is not up yet, but once it is up, the annotation should be on the screen. Now that we got that out of the way, let's jump into today's featured video on Call of Duty Face Off. The AK-47 is probably the most well-known assault rifle in the world, or gun for that matter. If you were to say to someone, do you know what an AK-47 is? They would automatically know what an AK-47 is, as opposed to if you were to say, do you know what an M16 or an M4 is? More people know what an AK-47 is, and it is because of that so many people use it in Call of Duty. The AK-47 first appeared in Modern Warfare. It had high damage, but because of that high damage, the AK-47 did shoot a little bit slower than most other assault rifles. But that did not deter people from using it. Although it did have moderate recoil, the AK-47 had very predictable and manageable recoil, which is why a lot of people decided to use it when it first came out in Call of Duty 4. 2 years pass and Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and we're greeted with basically the same AK-47, with the same statistics across the board. In contrast to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the AK-47 is the last assault rifle to be found and the last weapon to be unlocked. For this reason, as well as the fact that many players entered Prestige mode, the weapon is not commonly seen. The AK-47 is second in terms of damage per second among assault rifles at long range, and third among assault rifles at close range. This makes the AK-47 useful at close, medium, and to an extent, long range. When Modern Warfare 3 came out, people were expecting basically the same AK-47. They were already used to the AK-47 having the same statistics across 2 games, so why not 3? But they were greeted with an assault rifle that actually did more damage and had a steeper drop-off in damage than the AK-47 that they had come to know. The AK-47, although it did more damage in Modern Warfare 3, also had the same shot to kill and also shot a little bit slower than the AK-47 from previous games. While its lower rate of fire affected the AK-47 from Modern Warfare 3 in its fight with its 2 other counterparts, or will its increased rate of damage help it pull out ahead? So which one of these 3 assault rifles was better? Which one of these 3 AK-47s pulls out ahead? We find out today in Call of Duty Face Off. The AK-47 in Modern Warfare was the first of its kind. It had an average magazine size of 30 and dealt about the same damage as other assault rifles, shooting with 40 up close and 30 at its minimum. Because of this, the AK-47 was a 3 to 4 shot kill weapon. It did, however, have a 1.4 headshot multiplier, which allowed it to cut down that 3 to 4 shot kill range if some shots were to make it to the head. The AK-47 also shot a little bit slower than most assault rifles, shooting at 705 rounds per minute. And it did have moderate recoil, although it was very manageable and a lot of people really weren't bothered by it. The AK-47 from Modern Warfare 2 was basically the same gun as the AK-47 from Call of Duty 4. It did have the same magazine size of 30, did the same damage of 40 at its max and 30 at its minimum, was the same shot to kill at 3 to 4 shots, it had the same headshot multiplier of 1.4 times, and it also shot at the same exact speed at 705 rounds per minute. It also had moderate recoil, exactly like the AK-47 from COD 4. The only difference being that this weapon had more perks, you could actually use more attachments, and was just a better weapon at a long range. It had manageable recoil, much more so than the Call of Duty 4 counterpart. The AK-47 from Modern Warfare 3 took a little bit of a different approach. It did stray a little bit off the beaten path. Although it did have the same average magazine size of 30, it had a whopping more damage, doing 49 damage at its max and 25 at its minimum. Now, although this did not affect its shot to kill, be it that it was still a 3 to 4 shot kill weapon, it had a headshot multiplier that actually did more for it. It had a 1.4 headshot multiplier, the same as all other Call of Duty AK-47s, but because it did have that increased damage, the increased headshot multiplier allowed it to become a 2 to 3 shot kill weapon. This greatly improved the AK-47 and allowed a lot of people to really cling on to it when it came to multiplayer. Now, because it did have this increased damage, it also had a slower rate of fire, shooting at 697 rounds per minute. a little bit slower than most AK-47s, not really much of a difference. It also had moderate recoil, but again, it was an AK-47, which meant that it had that pretty predictable and manageable recoil. So which one of these three weapons do you guys think is the best? It could be that maybe you just thought one felt better than the other, maybe you felt that one was statistically better than the other, or maybe that nostalgia factor is what's making you think that one is better than the other. Leave a comment down below of which one you guys think is better. It'll be interesting to see how many of you guys still think that one is better than the other, or maybe you guys just feel and enjoy one more than the other one. Leave a comment down below, and it'll be interesting to see some of these comments. So which one of these three weapons was better? Was it the AK-47 from COD 4, from Modern Warfare 2, or from Modern Warfare 3? And the answer is the AK-47 from Modern Warfare 3. Now, even though it did have a slower rate of fire than the other AK-47s, it was not enough to really deter it. It did more damage, had more of an effective headshot multiplier, and had manageable recoil. Overall, the AK-47 from Modern Warfare 3 was just better. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Call of Duty Face Off. If you did, remember to slap a like on this video. It shows Yeousch Reloaded that you guys are really enjoying this series, so slap a like on this video, and if you really enjoyed it, remember to save it to your favorites. Anyways, also guys, leave a comment down below with any guns you guys want me to compare next. I have some people suggesting the Vector versus the Vector, so that'll be an interesting one. Next week here on Yeousch Reloaded, you guys are going to see the AK-47 from Black Ops versus the AK-47 for Modern Warfare 3, so we can decide which one of those two AK-47s was better. Anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to stop by my channel, youtube.com/OGXers, if you guys want to see more episodes of Call of Duty Face Off. So I'm Xers, I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.